Hey everybody, welcome to deck game, a match. That's what it's called. Sorry. All right, we just started a game against Bisoromi. Nothing crazy here, just us playing. I don't know exactly what to say except for sorry. This is why we're doing the growth deck again, the growth order deck. I should probably come up with a name for it, but at the moment we'll just call it the growth order deck. Okay. Not a terrible start. If we can get this stone pack down to defend our wolf, we should be able to just sort of curve into a stone pack, Meiji wolf. And then we might pitch this purification. I don't know that it's going to be, yeah, especially since we just got a second one. It goes stone packed to protect us from the Graveblock Raider. Looks like he's got a pretty quick start, so that's not good for us. Maybe quicker than us even, so as a growth deck, that's not what we want to see. Ooh, he's playing. Excellent. Okay, so he's playing a two-color deck. In that case, we're going to have an interesting match. Let's see. He only has one scroll left in hand. Let's go ahead and try and race him, but let's do it like this. We'll go to the center, sort of ignoring him until we can get a little bit more confidence in our board position. So he sacked for scrolls, which is good to know. Oh, that's why he sacked for scrolls. I wonder what deck he's playing. I'd be curious. Alright, so let's pitch the rally. Get up to 5. And we'll just let him do a little damage down south. We're not super worried about that. We'll get rid of this Law Memorial since there's nothing we have to worry about. Okay, Blessing the Haste. He's just owning us, guys. This doesn't look good. We'll go ahead and get our Kinfolk Veteran out, and we will bump him up with the Heritage. There we go. That feels like a better position to be in. Not much better, but we're up to our 5 that we need to cast anything, so we can start drawing scrolls again. He's at 3 and 2, which means we're a little less worried about what he's up to, because the range of things that he could have is less important. Let's play out the Sisters of the Fox. We can entice him to come down, maybe get into our he'll come down to kill the Sisters of the Fox, and then we can swoop in and smash with our Kinfolk, and then that'll also save some damage from us having to take 2 points on our Kinfolk. What he might do is he might just push north or push up to lane 2. I think that's what I would do, is to sort of negate my attack. But I think he might fall for it. I feel either he's not going to move or he's going to want to take out this system. All right, okay. Cool. So sort of a half and half there. We're okay with that. Taking out his Copper Automaton. Also, we didn't cast this stone pack because we only have a max of 1 order, so we're going to use that to sack for resources or scrolls next turn. And we'll see what he's up to. Ooh, we got a Fertile Soil. Alright, we're going to pitch this Stone Pact. Part of me wants to Fertile Soil, but I'll have to wait. Let's go ahead and let's do Fertile Soil on the Stone Pact, actually. And then that'll just give us tons of scrolls. Yeah, that puts us in a really good position now. I kind of wanted to do that on my kinfolk, but c'est la vie. Alright, so if he maxes out at 2 and 3 resources, then we should have this one alright, because we're just dropping bigger threats, and that fertile soil really helped us draw a bunch of scrolls. Useless contraption I'm not too concerned about. And actually, I wouldn't mind to see this kinfolk die. So we will. Yeah, we'll push him up, and then we'll push out a. Like, probably hold on to rally. That would be good. I think we're gonna let go of the Sisters of the Fox. Part of me wants to get up to 6, just so I have more options, but I think I would rather use the scrolls. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna play out another kinfolk, and he's gonna kill this Gravelock Raider, so we don't have to worry about the double team on our kinfolk veteran, but that actually wouldn't be so bad. Depending on what he does here, if he finds a way to kill that kinfolk veteran, then we might have to. We'll just probably play out another kinfolk veteran. But if he doesn't, if he just rams this copper automaton into our kinfolk, I think we'd be okay with doing a little shuffle, moving this kinfolk back, moving the one with 1 health up because he has the heritage. But we will see. Okay. And I feel like we can race at this point. We're not really up on damage, but he doesn't appear to have. Ooh, a pother. That sucks. Okay. Oh, and you put the heritage on his. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. We'll stay away from his guy. Pitch a focus, I feel like. Yeah, I think we'll pitch a focus here to get up to 6. Yeah. And then that can allow us to play out a little bit more. And then next turn we can next turn we'll be able to sack for another resource and do a kinfolk rally with a focus. So that'll put us in a really aggressive position then, or a really good position competitively. He's at 4 scrolls in hand, but yeah, it's just a matter of him only having 2 order and 3 energy. So if he was able to capitalize on that, and I feel like, okay, so he's just trying to negate what we're doing or our action. Flips a neat card, but I don't know that it does enough, and we've talked about that in some other videos. But you know, I have my own opinions about things, and they're not always right. So a spark. Okay, he really doesn't want me drawing cards, which I'm okay with. Which means I get to keep my kinfolk alive. I think at this point we're gonna slide up. We're going to pitch the Champion's Ring this time. And then put our Kinfolk Brave. Then we'll let ourselves rally for a lot of points, fun and profit. And I think we'll focus here. We'll put the focus here so that then we can take 6 points out of that. And it probably would have been better to move our kinfolk, but yeah, we're definitely in the aggressive position. We're definitely putting the hurt on them, so I'm not super worried at the moment. Oh, it looks like he sacked for a resource at some point. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah. Now I sort of baited him here with this kinfolk. I'm not really expecting to get much more value out of him, so I wanted to use that heritage to draw the scrolls. I could have very easily moved him up, I think, but it was a conscious effort to scattergunner. Fun. Okay. Let's do this. Let's, instead of casting the fertile soil, let's go ahead and pitch it to get some scrolls. Let's put a champion's ring down. Let's get the double kinfolk beats going. That seems alright. Yeah, because Mangy Wolf we might want to save. And then we'll put our crossbowmen right there. And we'll pass the turn. So we did a lot that turn. We'll see what he ends up doing. Yeah, definitely in a very good position at this point. I cannot complain. And that heritage really helped us to get scrolls to play stuff. So I think he needs a blessing of haste right now, but I think you need 2 for it to count. Yeah, he's really trying to bolster his ranks, and that's probably what I would be doing as well. Some relentless would be great, but it's not really the case, or not really happening here. Okay, so he put a magma pack on our kinfolk veteran. We're going to capitalize on that. I'm going to let go of this mangy wolf then. Okay. We'll put the heritage on our kinfolk, so we're going to draw some scrolls. And then we'll put out a great wolf. And then we will attack. I think at this point, yeah, the center 3 lanes are where we're sticking, so this is where we'll make our stand, is my guess. Unless we can do some crazy tricks and shift everything up 1 lane. Might be possible. Frostwind, probably. Okay, Frostwind centered on the kinfolk. I don't know about that spark. It's probably fine, but I don't know that that's the spark I would have done. But that's okay. Where are we at on health of all this stuff? Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to do this shift that I talked about. Move up, move up, move over, move up, move up. I'm going to play out A. We're going to let go of the Sisters of the Fox so that we get up to 8. Now, if I had a God Hand, that would be cool. But, oh, I almost played that wrong. I'm going to play out the Great Wolf first, and then the Mangy Wolf. It's going to come in right here and lower the countdowns on the wolves. Got the wolf pack going. Okay. That puts us in a really good position for next turn. We're not too susceptible to any mass removal. You gotta note that when he gets up to 5 energy, that you gotta take a look and see if you're really setting yourself up. I think an Infernal Blast maybe centered in these 4 hexes would be bad. Spark, that's bad but not terrible. Okay. So we're going to shift some stuff, and I think we're going to try and win it here. So we're going to let go of this Great Wolf. Okay. so it's not so great. Actually, we can slide there, put the focus. That puts us a point short, but that is not terrible. We'll see what happens. Could have cast that crossbowman, but I'm thinking the countdown of 3 makes it so he's not really relevant anymore. We're gonna probably at this point just use him to get more scrolls. Maybe we can get a rally. But yeah, it worked very nice, that shift up. Not that it really probably mattered too much, but it made it so that I think this lane was the lane we killed first. And so if we had not shifted up, then I think what would have happened is we would have stranded a lot of our, and we get the good game, would have stranded a lot of our guys up north. So we got the good game. That is what we came for, I guess. Thanks for watching. That was a really interesting match. It could have gone really bad at first, and we sort of held off the onslaught. You could see how we changed positions, sort of from. He was definitely the aggressive deck, and I was the control deck in the beginning, but that shifted sort of midway through, sort of when I got up to 5, and I could start getting my 5 zone line, and then you could tell he was trying to capitalize on quick, cheap creatures, but it was lacking a little bit in the back end. So the final push. So thanks for watching again. Until next time.